Hashem, you have it? You have the paper? Take a paper. Shivisi Hashem, the Ramo says, Shivisi Hashem ninig tomid, ukla golda batoiro malas atzadikim asher oich lifnei Elokim. Shivisi Hashem ninig tomid is a klal godol batoiro b'malas atzadikim asher oich lifnei Elokim. If you look in the source of the Gemara is the Gemara in Sanhedrin. And the Gemara in Sanhedrin being two things, not like this Gemara. You look at the Gemara says that a melech, a king, has to have a Sefer Torah in his hands all the time. Shivisi Hashem goes on the king that he has to have a Sefer Torah all the time holding in front of him. That is one Gemara. So the question is, who asked this question? Chaim Zimini asked this question. Rabbi Chaim Zimini asked, why the Shulchan Aruch brings, the Mechaber brings Shivisi Hashem Tomi goes, put Hashem in front of you. If the Gemara goes on Tefillah, or on a Sefer Torah, that person has to hold the Sefer Torah all the time, all his life. So Rabbi Chaim Zimon answers, by Tefillah, you're able to get Shivisi Hashem Torah all the time. When a person works on Tefillah, Shivisi Hashem Torah is all day after work. When you sleep, when you eat. But the chiddush is how you get yourself to do it. How you get the person to have Shivisi Hashem Torah all the time. So one of the mechanisms is with the conducive, so Sefer Torah, hold the Sefer Torah all the time, like a king has the Sefer Torah in his hand. And by Tefillah, you're able to get Shivisi Hashem Torah all the time. This is the Rabbi Chaim Zimon answers. Now we go to Mahalach. According to the Ramo, we go Pashut, working on the side of Koyach Hatzil. You have the picture that we stand in front of Hashem all the time. Shivisi, put on your heart, Shivisi Hashem, the Negditoy. Put on your heart all the time in front of Hashem. Put Hashem in front of you all the time. Is a tmidi all the time. If you look at the Bir Alocha, the Mishnah Berurah, he says here, "Aroitze lekaim shivisi Hashem koroyu," is that as what the Chinuch says. The problem is how you do it. How you able to get shivisi Hashem all the time in front of you. So Kodem Chaim Zimini answered, how you do it? By Tefillah. Tefillah, this is the way how you get a person shivisi Hashem in Torah. If you look at the Bir Alocha here in the Mishnah Berurah.
Tefillah is 3 times a day or
3 times
all
a day.
The time? The tefillah all the time.
3 times a day. When you work on tefillah 3 times a day, you're able to get the help to Shivisi Hashem Torah. If you look at the Bir Alocha, he says he brings the chinuch. That the chinuch, it brings the 6 mitzvahs of all the time. Yeah, this is the way how you do it. Aroitz lekaim shivisi Hashem koroyu is that ma shedechta b'chinuch. The chinuch says. So, but I want to go on the mahalach, not the chinuch, yeah, not the pashut, the Ramo himself with the Rambam. The Rambam says Shivisi Hashem Torah uklal godo b'Torah b'Levi. You have to picture any Shiva Sodom, Bitnoisa v'Soy levado v'Beisoi, Chidnoisa v'Lifnei HaMelech v'lo dibur afiv, Ad shebeisoi Moshe v'Melech, כל שכן יוסם הליבו שהמלך גדול מלואץ כבודו, רואה עומד דבר מייסר, standing sees מייסר. שלם in history, יש לנו Hashem, you can hide from Hashem. So this is a status of the mind. Is the status of the mind to change your mind, the attitude of the mind, to be able to see Shivisi Hashem Editom. So Shivisi Hashem Editom is to working to put on your heart this concept. This concept to put on your heart. Put this concept on your heart. Pashu, this concept.
בעצם, maybe there's no machlokes.
No machlokes, no.
Because in Tefillah, you put Hashem in your mind.
The same
when you're
thing.
daven.
And
You're
also,
speaking to Him.
and also all these things. All this is the same.
And different for how long you have to do it. That's the.
But
Here
also,
it's in Tefillah, but here it's all the day.
but also, the question is, what will work?
What is going to work better?
Right. So I want to go to the Ramah. Really, if you look in the Rambam, but the Ramah cannot bring the Rambam. Only put this part. Because you look in the Moreh Nevuchim, he brings the Moreh Nevuchim, Chaim Zimon says, the Rambam answers it. That answer, Chaim Zimon is, the Rambam says it. But the Ramah did not bring that part. He only put the first part of the Moreh Nevuchim. So let's take, I want to go to the Ramah. Go to the Ramah, Pasha the Ramah. Ramah is a concept of our mind changing, an attitude concept of our mind that we're not alone, we're standing in front of Hashem. Another word. Hashem is in front of you all the time. Not I'm standing in front of Hashem. Hashem is in front of me all the time. He sees me and He stands at my actions all the time. This concept we have to drill in our heart and put in our heart all the time. It's not a concept that you can take it and throw it away. Because there's a concept we have to put, Shivisi Hashem Nedik Tomid, is a concept that you need to, basically, you have to drill in and put on your heart, because you see, the Letzonus takes away, not serious, doesn't take it away, it doesn't come to your heart. Laziness, all these things, clearly it says,
and also when
Taivas,
when a person have a Taivas, how can he put Hashem in the mind? Because the Yetzirah is so strong that in that mind, like it's disappear, Chas v'Shalom, Chalila.
Right? It's not in Hashem's focus. His focus is Taiva himself, only me. How much money I'll make, what I will gain. He doesn't look what Hashem's seeing, and he's actually really what Hashem wants from him. Why you say he doesn't have Hashem?
So he has to learn about Hashem. That person has to learn about Hashem more.
He has to know
the love of Hashem.
You don't need a lot. My father used to say, you don't have to learn, it's natural. It's natural. Hashem made a person that way. Thinking, you think about it yourself. What do you want to say?
He's saying the Avoda is to see Hashem
as
the objective. I need to realize that Hashem is always watching.
Right.
Whether I'm aware of it or not, but I need to realize it. So
You have to know in front of you all the time, but not I'm standing in front of Hashem. Hashem is looking at me and seeing me, everything I do. It comes from Hashem's part, not my part. You see, if it's my part, this is tefillah. You have to have a chona standing in front of Hashem. It's not
be natural.
It has to be, you have to know it's in the mind. You see, you have to picture in the mind, I'm standing in front of
But when
not picture. Hashem is looking at me.
When I went with the king, I'm in front of the king. I don't have to think, I'm in front of the king. I shouldn't do that. It's natural because I'm seeing. It's a process automatic. But with Hashem it's different because I have to realize.
You have to put on your heart.
So it's myself. It's start from myself.
There's exactly the chidushes. This is the chidush. When you put the same thing, my egoic is a kol sheken. What he says, the kol sheken. The same thing when you stand in front of the king. Automatic, you feel you're changing yourself. Automatic, natural. In front of Hashem, Also, it's natural. You're able to you have the Yirat Shamayim and Pachad in front of Hashem and Bush. It's a natural thing.
It's supposed to be natural.
It's natural.
Kol sheken.
Kol sheken is natural.
Yeah, but
No, because we don't picture it.
Why?
Because we don't picture. What the Samikana says, what is the difference that Tzaddik and a Rasha? Koyach Hatziyut. Not, we think that Tzaddik is what? Tzaddik Godel. And what is a Rasha? Rasha. A Tzaddik or Rasha is the difference in the head, Koyach Hatziyut. This is what Tzaddik or Samikana says.
So, like a Rasha is, it's Mekulkal, the mind. The mind is...
The mind, no, he doesn't think. No, he doesn't have he has no Koyach. Let's talk about Mekulkal.
No, he can be... All the Roshaim, it's in the Myoiners, all the Taibes. The
But
Roshaim are the best thinkers in the world, imagine, because they imagine just
Right.
the Myoiners.
Right.
But they use the Koach Adimio,
The negative. Right.
Wow, this guy that crossed all the sea. The Gemara says about one guy that he wants to be with a woman. And he worked hard, from all the time that he worked hard. The Myoiners, I'm going to be with that woman. All the Maya, all
there's a deep. Let's talk different now. If we're learning now, the pshat is that work on the koyach hatziyu. So we have to work at koyach hatziyu. First step is a king. Second step is the big king, and the third step is the big king sees me, standing on me and sees me. This is it. These are 3 steps of the picture. Not Rabbi Shamayim is not something hard to picture that. Not like you have to be hua, voodoo, think about things that don't exist. I have to meditate, and hours and meditate. No. You have to picture Hashem is in front of you, and it's automatic. If you say Hashem, automatically you change yourself. I'm saying that is Yirat Shamayim is only kav chutmin, a little bit. That Yirat Shamayim can change you. Shivisi Hashem Editomid is that kav chutmin, that little bit. Standing in front of Hashem, that little thing is enough for you. When you picture that, it's a good enough. When you picture in front of your eye, in front of Hashem, that could change a person. You don't need a lot. Because I know I'm standing in front of the king, in front of the judge, in front of the a rich person, automatically change.
Here it's perfect, maybe.
Automatic.
Here, that's what you said yesterday.
Yes.
You say that maybe.
I know, but the answer is, the chiddush is, when you picture in the head, will change also your heart, will change you, will change you, you change your actions.
Yeah.
This is the chiddush. It'll be natural to change you.
But maybe also that picture that the Rabbi says that we have to imagine all the time that it's supposed to be all the time like before that I came to the table,
Right.
or not, isn't it? If I have, for example, the steak here, I now picture Hashem, but I have the steak. I mean, the Yetzirah is inside me. It's very strong. Against something that I have to imagine
listen, when you have a gun in front of you,
yeah, take my money, whatever.
And now you picture a taiva.
No, nothing.
When you have a picture in front of you, you don't picture a taiva. Miyad yagiv yirat shamayim comes. You don't picture taiva. You picture only Hashem. You don't picture no taiva, nothing. Hashem is running the world adasof. Control the world adasof.
No, sometimes, yes, sometimes.
No, when you have it, you have it. When you have Yirat Shamayim, you have Yirat Shamayim.
Not just in Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur.
No, it's all the time. It's avodah tamidis. All the time. So the chiddush today we learn is a natural thing. You say, when you know in front of Hashem, you change natural. Same thing is in the picture, you'll be able to, you have Yirat Shamayim is a natural thing. It's a double TV. This is a double TV will come. You change yourself. You're standing, you're able to have the Yira, Achno, Pachad, and Busha. The thing will come. So it's only the avoid is the koach hatziyut. If you know this koach hatziyut can give you so much, why you don't work on it? Now comes what the Rabbi Zimmer say, work on tefillah, we'll give you the koach hatziyut. The 6 things the chinuch will help the koach hatziyut. But the bottom line, you have to work on the koach hatziyut. Hakol cook, you have to work on the koach hatziyut. These things will help you, but the bottom line, you have to get the koach hatziyut standing in front of Hashem. Shivisi Hashem tamid is a mitzvah, you have to work on it. How you do it well, you have all these tachbulas and eitzes. But the end of the game, and the beginning of the game, and the middle of the game, you have to be Shivisi Hashem tamid. There's no way out. All the time, there's no way out.
If you relax yourself,
so you have to always work. And this is the first halacha in Shulchan Aruch. The first time you have to work on it and train it. And then is it. And you think to say, I'm spending time to work on it every 2 weeks? No. I decided to work this till Rosh Hashanah. I have no time. To work on it, Yeshua. To work on this halacha till Rosh Hashanah. And you think every day the Chiddushim? Every day you can work on it. Yeshua, every day to work on this. This avoid of Elul. What is avoid of Elul, Yeshua? Shivisi Hashem. What is the avoid of Melech? Shivisi Hashem. This is the avoid. This is we decide to work. Elul to Yom Kippur, Shona, Sukkot, this.
And after the whole Drachav De'el.
Oh no, who knows? But this is the avoid now. So what do you want to say? I don't hear you.
When Rabbi is talking about imagination,
yes,
he means imagine a picture.
You start. I tell you what the Rabbi told us. The Rabbi, one time we went to the Rabbi, we saw a chair of a king.
So it's a picture he wants.
No, we saw a chair of a king, a real king of the kings of Europe, of hundreds of years, people sitting on it. 1 year after king, the famous chair. So maybe you saw that chair. Physically, Melech sit on it. Human beings sit on it. It gives you koach hatziyut of a king. Because he says, you go from king, then you go to Hashem, kosher king. But first start with the first part. Picture a king sitting in a chair. How you act is sitting in front of the king. And then outside the king. And go from that picture, you go to Hashem, is already abstract. Is more outside. But first start, as I said in Mussar was a couple of days ago, not a king, because no king stays so much. Picture a rich guy, a multi-millionaire, standing in front of us effective. Or you picture big in front of us, standing of something that is big power today. The same thing, that he could kill and murder, it's the same thing today. A big police office. He's sitting in front of him, or a big guy that he can change things. You know, it's scary. Every mouth it has an effect. Don't start with him. He can start with you, you'll be finished. The head of the Shabbat, let's say. You know the Shabbat. The head of the Shabbat. The head of the... It's Degdish. He's standing, you don't know what he thinks. He could think this and he could go this to hurt you. You never know what is the second side.
Sometimes a person have to go to the judge here. Yeah. And he started, somebody told me, I went to judge and I start like be scary. He has a mishpat.
Right.
So,
okay. But if it starts with our world today, standing in front of a king, standing in front of something chashuv that gets you power and stop able naturally to change. Work on this perfect.